Hollywood started out in 1853 and has evolved over 160 years into the entertainment capital of the world. We know about many of the iconic actors throughout history, but what about some of the actresses? We all know the names, but could we name any of the movies they were in? Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was one of the most iconic names and faces in the entertainment industry at that time. She was born on June 1st, 1926, to the name of Norma Jean Mortensen, which she would change later in her life. Marilyn grew up in Los Angeles and lived in foster care much of her childhood. She had a very sad childhood and was taken care of by some not-so-great people. She believed the only way to escape was to get married. Marilyn dropped out of high school, and at 15, she got married to her first husband, James Doty. During the war, Marilyn was one of the many women to work in factories and was discovered by a photographer taking pictures. She started modeling and dreamed of becoming an actress. In 1946, when Marilyn's career started to take off, her first marriage ended. She signed her first movie contract, dyed her hair blonde, and changed her name to the one we all remember, Marilyn Monroe. Over Marilyn's way too short life, she became a household name for her acting and modeling. Marilyn Monroe died in 1962, ruled as a drug overdose. She was 36 years old. Marilyn's lasting impact was her body positivity and strength. She wanted to be thought of more than a ditzy actress in Hollywood, so she moved to New York and studied acting. She also was not afraid of showing her body that is still considered imperfect this day and age. Viola Davis. Viola Davis is an American actress born August 11, 1965, and grew up in Rhode Island. Her family was very poor growing up. Her father worked as a horse groomer at a racetrack. In early high school, she found her passion of the performing arts. After graduating from Rhode Island College, she attended Juilliard in New York City. While in New York, she made her debut in 2 Broadway plays. She made many guest appearances in TV shows such as Law & Order. Her first big movie was when she played a character in The Help, along with other big names like Emma Stone and Octavia Spencer. She is now starring in the ABC drama How to Get Away with Murder as a lawyer, Annalise Keating. For this role, she became the first African American to win an Emmy for Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series, which was only in 2015. Viola Davis has been an icon in Hollywood for the African American community. She is rightly respected for often going on screen with no makeup and her natural hair, something many celebrities don't do. Viola Davis's determination and hard work has gotten her her first Oscar for the outstanding movie Fences in 2017. Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep is arguably one of the most amazing actors of all time. Meryl Streep was born on June 22, 1949 in Summit, New Jersey. She graduated from Vassar College and Yale Drama School. She made a name for herself in film acting in the drama Julia. The next year, she received her first Oscar nomination for Deer Hunter, filming alongside Robert De Niro and Christopher Walken. She won her first Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in the classic film Kramer vs. Kramer. Some of her most well-known films are Kramer vs. Kramer, The Devil Wears Prada, Into the Woods, and Florence Foster Jenkins, all of which she was nominated or won Oscars for. Though some very unimportant people seem to doubt Meryl's fame is deserved, her extraordinary performances in classic movies prove otherwise. Women in Hollywood are often not thought of as talented and intellectual, and are judged on their appearance. These are 3 different women from 3 different generations and 3 different upbringings, but one thing they all have in common is their drive and determination to be thought of more than a pretty face.